What up, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, older, young, smart, or dumb, to a brand new episode of the Gas Station Podcast where you get filled the fuck up. I'm your host, Kayczar, and I'm back here once again with my boys. We got Noble Plays, aka Miro, in the building. Miro, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. Good day today.
Good. Before we came on here, when Miro came on the Discord, the first thing he said to me was penis. And he said that's his first word of the day.
Literally the first word I've spoken to anyone, dude. Literally, that was my first word to anyone.
So I'm assuming you have a lot to say later. Hopefully
I hope so.
I'll just play. Alright, also with us as usual is Kafka Purp, aka Sashi. Sashi, how you feeling, bro?
Doing okay. Just
Good.
noticed that all of us are wearing black today, so it's cool.
Nice. We probably did that a bunch of times.
I only wear black exclusively.
I only wear like black and white. This is the only
I think I'm the only one who
Sashi always got
Sashi banyak kali.
Correct. Sashi always jersey or some shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
Today he chose to wear black. Alright, cool. I've been good. I had a good week. Had a low-key birthday weekend last weekend.
Yeah,
My mom said,
birthday, bro.
My mom sent me a balloon. So that was kind of fun.
Oh,
I got a call from like the Lala Move dude or some shit. It's like, yo, come downstairs. I said, okay, who sent me something? Like, then I saw cake. Then I thought my girlfriend, she hadn't come here yet. So I was like, oh, maybe she sent a cake or something like that. I got a fucking balloon with happy birthday written on it and shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Then I came up, then I texted my girlfriend, yo, why did you have to I had to walk with the balloon, like, in the lift and shit, like, fucking weird and shit.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, no, I didn't send you a balloon. And I was like, oh, it's my mom. I found a note. It's my mom.
Wait.
Yeah. What?
When's the last time you went back? Huh?
Last year, this time? Like, last year.
Ui, rabak dul. Lama gila dul. Setahun ke kan?
Yeah, 1 year lah. 1 year plus lah.
Oh, fuck, man. Okay. Let's get our second shot so you can go balik.
Yeah, I'm going back as soon as I do that shit. If they allow lah. If they can get their shit together lah.
It's gonna be another case, man. Alright.
Well, let's get straight into it. I think everybody this week, the hot topic is that the parliament is back for a week lah, for 2 weeks, I think. Or whatever, however long it is.
They put a timer for 2 weeks or what the fuck happened?
Yeah, they said like date 26 to, I don't know, I think next week.
Tomorrow don't have lah. Start again next Monday, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
right.
it's a short run. I don't know.
Because tomorrow I think probably is like prayer day, so
Friday they won't usually do. But
yeah.
So it's like a short run they wanted to do to be like, okay, you guys can voice out your whatever the fuck problems and all this kind of shit.
But that's the problem. Speaker doesn't allow you to voice up.
We'll get to that. So a lot of highlights over the past 3 days. A lot of funny shit was said. A lot of monkeying around as usual. People yelling at each other and shit like that. It's kind of fun. Yes, the speaker, Mr. Art Harun, has not been doing a very good job. He's been very heavy-handedly supporting the government, telling people to tolong boleh diam dah and shit like that.
He said that?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
I forgot which MP he was. He was like, somebody else was trying to talk. I forgot who was trying to talk, KJ or somebody. And some other MP was like, you know, he needs to answer these questions. And then the dude was just like, yeah, tolong boleh diam dah.
Oh my god.
It's like, fam, you just relax. Like, relax.
And he's the speaker, right?
He's the speaker, yeah.
His job title is literally speaker, bro. And he's telling people to shut the fuck up. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was a lot of back and forth and shit going around lah. But today was the most interesting. Okay? Because, so on Monday, when the parliament first adjourned and shit like that, everybody was like, the main issue was, yo, what the fuck is up with this darurat? We need to stop the shit.
Okay.
We need to get back to shit normal, blah, blah, blah. So they were going back and forth. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I'll call him Mr. Taki Taki. I don't want to use his real name, okay? Mr. Taki Taki, our law minister, suddenly he came on and said, "Oh no, actually the ordinance for the Darurat has already been pulled back on the 21st of July, which was last week." Okay. Which is weird because they didn't tell us.
None of us got to know about
They
it.
didn't tell anybody. Whatever rules based on the Darurat that you can be fined for, people were still getting fined for those things. All this shit was still happening. Nobody knew. He said that. Then
even for me, I always thought we're still in MCO though.
not MCO. MCO is different. Darurat is different.
Oh, okay.
We are still in MCO, but
we still
Darurat
in
is
MCO? Okay.
yeah, we're still
MCO lah, but
Yeah.
Darurat is like the fucking Dawai, all this goes down, all that shit.
Okay. Ground zero.
And also Darurat is why the parliament hasn't been sitting down for the past 6 months or whatever the fuck lah. That's the reason why. So when they said that, then everybody else was like, "Wait, what the fuck? Y'all didn't tell us this shit."
But y'all told us about the chili birit.
Yeah, but y'all told us about. But y'all told us about that. But y'all didn't. So okay, cool. So then they start for the next like Tuesday. So they keep brought it up like, "Yo, how come?" Blah blah blah. All this kind of shit. Mind you, this whole time, I'm gonna call him Pago. Pago is our big man. Okay, Pago MP is our big man. Big man. Middle, you look very confused. Big man, our biggest man in the
country right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
The chili birit lah.
Cherry Birit lah.
Man.
So he's a Pago MP. Okay, fine. I'll call him Cherry Birit then.
Okay, Cherry Birit is so much easier.
So Cherry Birit was just sitting there, didn't say anything, never answered shit and all that kind of stuff. I think he spoke once or whatever, but whatever. Today, at 12:30, the Agong came out and said, "Yo, because if you want to do Darurat, you must get Perkenan Agong. Agong must say can, then only you can go. And if you want to stop that shit, you gotta get Perkenan Agong and be like, yo, we gotta stop this shit because it's supposed to go on until 1st of August. So you gotta get his permission lah. So at 12:30 today, the Agong's whatever office or whatever came out with a statement and said, "Hey yo, nobody asked me."
Hey yo, Sean Kingston. Okay, and then
nobody asked me. What the fuck? Like you can't just do this. This is it's actually against Constitution to do this. It's against the Constitution. Okay.
The weird part is like the king right doesn't have like much power. So with little power he has, right, and our Chiribret has like already taken that from him. So I guess he's really pissed lah. He's really,
he was like, "Yo, this is the one thing that I can sign off on."
The one thing I can sign off, and you didn't even ask me that.
And the fella, damn drama, right? He could have done this. He could have said it on Monday. He could have said it on Tuesday. He could have said this on Wednesday. No. He waited for the last day for the week and said, "Bam, here we go."
Like, you know what? This is gonna be next week's problem.
Yeah. No. Okay. So you see, the statement came out on 12:30. Everybody was like talking about it on Twitter, online, and all this kind of shit. News was posting it and shit. So the people, I mean, the MPs in the parliament started to get the news lah. Hey, what the fuck? This is fucked up. So then, like, fucking Anwar Ibrahim stood up and was like, "Yo, this is like never happened in the history of our nation. You are Kerajaan, you need derhaka to our Agong. Kerajaan derhaka. And, you know, there's no other choice. You already langgar Constitution. Prime Minister needs to step down. The whole cabinet needs to step down. This is over." Right? So all this shit is going on. The speaker...
fucked up, yeah.
So at the time, I guess he was like, because whenever they do parliament, they have atur cara. They have like, okay, today, let's say Kari Jamaluddin is gonna bentang vaccine or whoever is gonna do about what, right? So speaker was like, no, we need to follow the atur cara. We cannot simply talk about shit now just because he came out and shit like that.
What?
But everybody was not having it lah. Everybody was like, no, what the fuck? Fuck you. This is crazy. Like, you just lied basically to everybody.
Yeah.
He just lied blatantly.
But the speaker wasn't having any of it, man.
He didn't listen to it. He said, "Okay, fuck it. Okay, another 15 minutes is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is break." Okay.
Yeah, bro. He literally like asked them to chill out for a while, and then came in to say like, "Yo, we gotta take a break for lunch." What?
Yeah. So it was like 12:45. He said, "Okay, we tango from 12:45 to 1, but 1 is lunch. So come back in at 1." And he's like, "Okay, 1 lunchtime. Everybody go lunch." Okay, fine. 1 to 2:30 lunch. 2:30, he sends in the Timbalan speaker. The floor doesn't come back. Art Harun doesn't come back. He sends in the Timbalan speaker, Azalina Uthman, to come and say, okay, guys, we've had a discussion, blah 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 blah. Tango to 3:30.
3:30.
Okay.
Okay. Now, as y'all know, usually COVID cases, the number comes out around 3 something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Usually about 350, around there. So cases came out, whatever, 17,000, what the fuck. 3:30, they send in the other Timbaland, there's two Timbaland speakers lah. The other floor to come in and say, yo, so we discovered that there's 2 cases of COVID in the parliament.
Inside the
Yeah, like all of a sudden they got 2 cases. The one case is from a guy who's been there from Monday till Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another case is from today lah, on Thursday, and both of it is like super high risk. And so everybody now, all the menteri all kena pergi screen testing, and we'll come back at 5:30. Meanwhile, we do the screen testing.
No. They said, okay, we gotta everybody gotta go get tested now. Come back at 5:15.
5:15, yes.
5:15, we come back. Now, every day the parliament shit ends at 5:30, okay? Because according to our health ministry,
SOP shit. Babi betul.
tak
I
boleh
guess
kerja lama-lama.
tak boleh lama-lama.
Literally, like, they literally cut off speakers, bro. Like, literally, if you have a point to present, like, they literally cut you off. Yeah, they mute you saying that your time is off because we can't give you more time because due to SOP.
Yeah.
What the?
Itu sumpah babi dah tu.
No, listen to this.
Blatantly
You continue.
muting, right? Like, nope.
Yeah,
not
even
talking
like,
to you.
even the moment he came in to say that, okay, you all have to go to screen testing, all the menteri yelling, bro. Then stay, they mute the audio.
Yo, they damn funny was because they show like before the speaker masuk, the menteri all talking and shit like that. And then you can hear them saying, oh, mana speaker? Dah letak jawatan ke? Oh, ya ke? Oh, mana MP Pago? Tengah tulis surat letak jawatan ke tu? They're saying that kind of shit, no? Then, okay, fine. In between that, I know Ibrahim does a press conference and says, yo, if they wanted to do tests, they didn't have to stop this shit, right? You could have done batch by batch. We could have still kept this shit going. Or you can wait until fucking 5:30 and then do the test. It doesn't really make much difference for a couple hours. Right.
Yeah, probably if you already infected means they're gonna infected.
It's already too late,
It's not the thing waited until like
COVID
What
like,
the
bro, chill, jap. Lepas jap, jagi.
the thing is even like some of the menteri who were supposed to do screen testing, they terus balik, boss.
Yeah.
What?
I think all of our Cirit punya gang semua, they all chow, I think go to his house, I think.
Correct. So in between 3:30 and 5:15, a bunch of cars started to show up at Cirit Birit's house.
Oh.
The floor was at home. He didn't come to the parliament today. On today, he was at home. He worked from home lah today. You know.
Yeah, that's it.
So fuckers started to start going to his house and shit like that. Fine. Everybody was already like, okay, this is over. It's over. And then 5:15 comes. So now you got 15 minutes, right? Left.
To present your point.
Right? To say whatever, which everybody was just gonna say, yo, ask the PM to step down, whatever. 5:15, the Timbaland speaker comes back again and says, hey, yo, there's 2 more cases based on our saringan just now. So now I got 4. Oh. So based on DG Hisham's recommendation, we will tango to 5:30, and as you know, 5:30 is end, so we will tango until Monday.
Babi tu. Oh my god, dude. How do they always get away with this, man?
No, the thing is, I was watching my brother, I think that during the 3:30 punya slot lah, and then my brother said lah, like, oh, you see, now they're gonna come and say about COVID some shit. Exactly, bro. The fella came and said, okay, we got 2 cases. I'm like, dude.
That's what everyone was saying. Yo, they're gonna say some shit.
They're gonna say some COVID shit. They're literally using this COVID for their advantage, bro. Seriously.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Like, I didn't watch the past 3. I only looked at clips and shit. But today,
Today, I really wanted to watch, because of Agong punya announcement.
Correct. Once he said that, I was like, oh, let me go see what's the fuck going on here. Like,
yeah.
And they kept talking, and I waited. 2:30. Fuck, don't have. Okay, fine. 3:30. Fuck, don't have. I waited 5:15. Fuck, Monday.
15 already know it is. They're not going to do today already.
Correct.
Confirm they're not going to do today.
It's bullshit, really lah. It's crazy lah, dude. Like, to me, right, it is now,
like fucking obvious, though.
It's in your face, It's literally like, dude, we all know. Like,
yeah.
Fam, you lied to us in the parliament.
You lied to Agong, you use his power.
You used his power, you lied to the Agong. They came out, they said something after that about like, oh, actually we told him, but I guess he didn't understand.
Oh,
Some shit like that.
my
Like,
god. Serious.
they still don't want to just go, bro. Just leave. This fella, and somebody posted just now. Apparently, a year ago today, 5 years ago today, was when you remember when Najib sacked this Chirip Rivler
Yeah.
because this fella wasn't supporting him. This was actually
Correct.
5 years ago today. He was holding that press conference saying, "Your Prime Minister has took me off as the Timbaland, and I'm looking for support." And we all supported him at the time. I remember, like, yo, at least you stand for the right thing and all this kind of shit. Now you're doing this kind of nonsense, bro. This is like circus, I'm watching this shit like this is a fucking circus, bro. Like,
See, the government's collapsing, lah. So yeah,
it's
like
over.
really, it's over, lah.
Over. They were saying so. After that, in the aftermath of all this shit, first, AMNO came on and said, I know this is getting a little bit political, but like, it's just crazy, lah. So AMNO came on and said, hey, yo, we don't support the Prime Minister anymore. Ask the fella to resign.
Oh, okay. Today.
Just now, right after the shit happened.
Okay.
Everybody needs to save themselves. This guy is already on the bad books already.
Correct. So then Mr. Najib came out and did a press conference out of nowhere. And he said, hey, yo, I support the Perikatan Nasional PN government, but I don't support the Prime Minister. So ask him to fuck off, but we will still maintain majority or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
And then on the other side, Anwar is saying, hey, yo, nobody supports this guy. We got the majority. We should take over the government. Bro, it's a fucking mess, bro. It's a fucking mess that, like, I don't know, like, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I don't understand how someone can have no shame. I wish I was like that. just
buat bodoh masuk senyum.
Just buat bodoh.
Holy shit, man. Tu gangster, though. Big balls move, though. Tu. Holy shit.
You know when that first time when the Taki fella was saying that shit that the Darurat is over, they panned to Chirip Rivler and Rivler just sitting there, bro. He's just sitting there like, okay, whatever lah. I'm like, dude, you got some balls, like, I give you that, lah, dude.
So I'm imagining all the ministers, all his gang, all went to his home today. They're discussing, okay, how the fuck are you gonna handle the Monday punya talk?
Oh,
You see, Monday won't have a talk.
No, I mean, what's interesting here is what will happen over the weekend. Because now they have 3 days
to formulate something, though. Serious, this is going to be fucking epic, bro.
In these next 3 days, PM has to show that he has support. The people in Perikatan Nasional, which is PM's party, who don't support him, have to do something to get him out of there. Right. And then Pakatan Harapan, the opposition, has to do something to say we have the majority or whatever the fuck, and we can take over and I guess Anwar becomes Prime Minister or some shit. These next 3 days, a lot of secret meetings are going to be had. A lot of SOPs are going to be broken, but nobody going to say anything.
Confirm.
And then the case naik, and then it's a fucking loop here. Once the case naik, they won't get to meet. Aduh, I'm so tired of this.
Then everything repeats balik.
Yeah.
Because even when these ministers were going to PM's house, I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, there was like a lot of people, dude. That means that's allowed. Like, there's like cars and cars and cars going. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think that's allowed. The fuck is this? Like,
it's just a get together.
It's just a hangout. We're just hanging out.
It's just a hangout. We just
tea time,
Durian time.
It's crazy, and I was just looking at it and I was like, my takeaway from this was like, we need to I feel like we need to end this 2-party system. It's stupid to me, right? Because there's bad people on either side at the end of the day. And the thing about it is we have to choose, right, at this point. So now we say like, okay, fuck the current government, whatever the fuck. But if you think about the other government that was taking care of us before this backdoor government came in, they weren't doing a very good job either. So it's weird. I don't believe this too, because at the end of the day, if you say you don't support the government, everybody thinks, oh, that means you support these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Over here, but we kind of don't really, because everybody is fucking competent at the end of the day. Like, it's easy. I'm just looking at it from like just neutral standpoint, like it's easy today to stand there and say, oh, kerajaan derhaka, oh, PM broke the constitution, oh, step down and do. Of course, that's the film made a stupid ass mistake. So it's quite easy lah.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to be like, yo, you fucking wrong, get the fuck out of here. But at the same time, when you were in power, you didn't really do much also. So like, I don't think that this two-party system works anymore. And I know it's like hard to change or whatever the fuck, and all this stuff is like, I don't know, organizational or whatever the fuck. But I truly feel we should end, in fact, just end parties. Why do we need political parties? What's the point? Right? Like if I tomorrow, if I am, and I feel these are the people that should be elected as MPs in places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I live in Damansara now. Let's say 20 years from now and I'm still living in Damansara. I've always been in Damansara and I've helped the community in Damansara. Everybody in Damansara knows who the fuck I am. I should be the MP of Damansara. No need party. They don't need to be fucking Kayczar party or whatever the fuck it is. Nothing. It's just communish. I am the...
It wasn't like that. I always thought because the kajang, one of our punya ni is actually someone who memang satu kajang kenal loh.
No, yeah, that's one thing. Of course, all these people, why our PM is Pago MPs, because he's from Pago. And of course, the people from Pago know him lah.
Okay.
But yeah, they can create a party.
Correct, and it's political. It's not about whether that person actually did a lot of work in the community or did all this stuff. It's political, right? Oh, this guy is in this party, people vote for him because he's in this party, blah blah blah, and he gets put in that position. It's the same as I feel. Can you? I've had this question in my head for a couple of weeks. Why do we have a health director general and a Menteri Kesihatan? What is this weird? Like, why do we have two of them? And it seems like they don't talk to each other. You know, it feels like it.
Yeah.
I think it's
just splitting power, though.
Macam
for what?
Power. Yeah.
Like, okay, if you look, I know America is not the best place to look at for politics, but in America they have what was known as like Surgeon General. So the Surgeon General is the director of like our Hisham lah. He takes care of all the health matters, blah blah blah. They don't have a health minister. They have what's known as CDC, which is Center for Disease Control. So whatever let's say pandemic now, right? Whatever the fuck the Surgeon General say, the CDC carries that shit out. Surgeon General say everybody have to wear masks. Okay, CDC will enforce that. That's all. There's no. Why do we have a Menteri when the fellow is a fucking idiot? We already know our Menteri Kesihatan. Trying to take a fucking credit for somebody winning an Olympic gold because he made the
vaccine. Yeah.
What?
Cringe, sial.
What are you doing, dude? What is this? Who is this guy?
Like, bro, you jaga your side, though.
You just keep quiet, bro. Like, really? Like, you gonna take credit for someone who trained? Did you guys see the place where she trained in Malacca? It's just a kampong house, bro. She trained like at the back of the house.
And then they're like, no, it's ours.
We are part of the success. Bitch, you could have built her a gym or send her to some nice. You didn't do any of that.
No, wait.
You just put her name in for a vaccine, and that's and now we have to thank you. Fuck you. Like, it doesn't make sense. So
kena cyberbully.
I don't know. I feel like at this point they don't even give a fuck about the cyberbullying, because if our PM is looking at his mentions right now, right? If I were him, right, dude, I would. Why would you continue? Is my question. If you just open PM, all due respect, please don't arrest me, but just look at your mentions and you tell me you really want to continue being the PM. For who?
I don't think he even buka though, Kavi, the mentions.
I think that's the problem. I think that maybe his team is just showing him the good stuff, because there are people who still support this motherfucker.
Of course, he got money.
So they're probably still showing him the stats of like, oh, like 60% of people like support you still, so it's okay. Like, he's probably like, oh, nice, whatever. Like, when it's not that way lah. It's crazy lah. My dad sent me, I haven't read it, but my dad sent me a fucking long paragraph just now about this shit. I didn't want to read shit. But the start of it was, never in my life have I ever seen that.
Uncle,
and my dad is,
I'm done for a drinking game also if you want to lepak.
My dad is 69 years old, bro. He was born before Merdeka, so like
nice.
Like, It's crazy lah. Anyways,
forward me that message. I want to baca.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, we'll see lah what happens in the next few days. I don't know. What do you guys think? He should resign, right? I think it's quite.
I think they'll force him to resign.
Okay, but personally, I just want to see how far will he go.
Mm.
I'm playing the devil's advocate here.
Yeah,
but I kind of want to see
part of me wants to see.
Yeah, I kind of want to see where this end up.
Just from an entertainment standpoint, right? You want to be like, what does this guy come up with next?
Yes,
If
exactly.
I can be a fly right now, right? I'll probably go to Muhyiddin's house, right?
Oh, for sure, bro. I'll be right there, dude.
I want to see what's cooking there, bro. Seriously.
They cooking, bro.
Hey, you guys know that that's this one game and a Japanese game where you play as a nyamuk.
Oh shit.
And your mission is you have to go suck blood, so you can go suck blood on a titty, on the ass, whatever the fuck. I played this back. Rukia punya phone dengan ni doh, masa tu kat CC doh.
God, the phone game was all that.
Oh yeah.
Damn shit, yeah, pervertish, but not bad.
Leave it to the Japanese to come up with a game where you can suck blood from tits, lah, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, potong.
It's cool.
But yeah, I just want to see.
We need some humor, bro.
I really want to see how far. What are his next? What is his next move? Holy fuck!
Yeah, it'll be interesting, lah, to see.
It's gonna be fucking funny, for me. I'm assuring you guys, it's gonna be sad and funny in the same way.
He already pulled the cheated card already. That's out of the pool.
I think if he goes and say that I cheated again, Pagi Tandas, I think the breakdown Tandas, bro. Seriously.
I think somebody punch him in the face, bro. Like,
and then he already used the saya sakit card, and then he's at the hospital. That card also used today. I want to see what his next card.
Somebody gotta die, bro, for you to not come on Monday.
I think it's gonna be like someone other family member meninggal. Saya tak boleh.
Yeah.
I want to see, man.
Oh shit! This dude is legit like us coming up with excuses for like skipping uni class, right? Bro, fuck, my leg pain now, bro. I cannot walk to class, bro. Like,
leg sprain already.
Leg sprain, kereta tak boleh hidup.
Kereta tak boleh start. Yeah, it's crazy, but we'll see what happens over the next few days. I mean, a part of this also, I was reading this dude saying like. Talking about the number of cases, and he was like, look, he prefaced it like, he was like, look, COVID is real, please stay safe and all this kind of shit, but he was like, I don't know if I believe the spike in numbers now, because he was talking about like the timeline of when it started to go above 10, 12, 15, 17 was like within 3 weeks before the parliament bersidang, you know. So he was like, it's just kind of weird. He said, I don't know. It's probably true.
Man, that shit's kind of sus.
Kind of sus, man.
Like, okay, even if the cases were real, why did they choose to ramp up the testing right now? Like, suddenly, right before this shit gonna happen?
Literally to scare people, bro.
It's just a scare tactic. It seems like a scare tactic.
It's a scare tactic, seriously.
You know, and they were, with the cases in the parliament also, it's like, really, like today suddenly, like
damn funny. Oh, we have 2 cases today at high risk.
The first read out the thing. Oh, we did the thing, and his kadar keberjangkitan or whatever is super high, so we have to do the
damn bodos. Like everybody would have known lah. This guy's fucking joking.
The MPs were like, wait, tolong lah, ni boleh tunggu lah. Settle dulu issue dulu. Apa benda lah ni? Like, and then they just mute the motherfuckers. The speaker just walk out.
Ciao.
Okay. Crazy. A lot of shit is happening lah. They're arresting a bunch of people. They arrested a bunch of people over this week actually.
Yang for the black flag punya tu kan?
For Lawan, and also this girl, what's her name? Heidi Kwa.
Oh yeah. I saw that. I retweeted that.
So she is one of the people who founded Refuge for Refugees. It's like an NGO talking about refugees, the Myanmar people, all the people who come here. And so she did I guess they posted like a tweet or whatever about refugees and stuff in Malaysia and stuff like that. And she's actually literally, I think she just got out yesterday. I think they held her for one whole night.
Yeah.
Said it's sedition and shit like that. And then today another like Malay girl also kena tahan for that shit, sedition and shit. She also gonna stay for the night. And Syed Saddiq also is facing corruption, tuduhan for corruption.
Oh, he went in, bro, on his presentation.
Yeah, he went the fuck off.
Yeah.
So basically, if you missed it, Syed Saddiq.
I missed it, definitely.
Syed Saddiq is being accused of misusing funds that he raised for during election time. Back when the fuck was it, 2018 or whatever. So he's
yang 100,000 tu bukan?
Yeah, some number like that lah. And then so he came out and he was like, yo, let me tell you all the truth. It's been a year plus that these motherfuckers have been pressuring me and telling me, yo, join us, join Perikatan Nasional, join the current government, or we're gonna do some shit to you and it's gonna fuck you all the way up. It's been a year plus, he said, and he just kept saying no. And then now I guess they realized they can't switch him, so they brought up this case lah. But he said, I'm gonna go to trial. There's nothing you can find on me. But again, I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. So I don't know. He could have done that shit too. Okay, if he did do that shit, then fuck him too. But I mean, the way it looks now, he seems very confident lah. So I don't know. It's crazy lah, bro. It's crazy.
Power. Kita punya politik punya game power tu.
It's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit.
Netflix,
it's a dark comedy,
Netflix, free content here, bro. What the fuck?
Free. This
bro.
is like, I feel like from the 1MDB until now, right? It's so much shit that happened, bro. Like
so much shit, dude.
1MDB happened, blah blah blah. After 60 years, we changed our government, blah blah blah, and then the fuckers came back again. And like, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like,
serious, though. Our political punya drama next fucking level. Because I saw on Reddit, someone did Kayczar Malaysia kan.
Yeah.
Dia tulis, dia kata parliament meeting in different country, bapak damn chill, civilized gila.
Yeah.
Sampai kat Malaysia, wow, the monkey sound keluar. I'm like, bro.
No, but yo, I will push back on that a little bit. I like the way we bahas in our parliament, because that's a Malaysian way lah, bro.
Gaduh lah.
Like you got MPs saying to each other, "Hey, bro, tolong lah, bro," like that kind of stuff and all that. That's the way we talk lah.
But even in India, it's also like this lah. It's quite.
Bro, India got throw chair all, bro.
quite hostile, bro. Seriously.
Yeah. I saw a clip of Taiwan also, two old guys just punching each other in the parliament.
Oh, he jump. I saw that. The one one dekat Africa pun I saw agak.
Yeah. So I don't want them to do that. That's like crazy. But like this yelling at each other.
This level is very high school level, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's just talking shit lah, right?
Yeah.
Like, when the fucking what's his name, our finance minister was trying to bentang the plan pemulihan negara or some shit, one of the opposition MPs was like, "You talking nonsense, all of this is nonsense." Then our finance, "You are nonsense, you are stupid, you don't even understand what I'm trying to say," like that kind of shit, you know. And I'm like, yo, that's just like uncles talking to each other lah. It's cool, man.
Stupid. Pedih tu kena tu.
Yeah. Nah, but we'll see lah. I mean, it's interesting but sad at the same time, obviously.
My boy pissed.
Just to end it here, I just also want to say that I'm tired of this fucking musical chairs game they're playing, bro. It's either one of these fellas only will be the prime minister, either one of these fellas only be the TPM. It's enough already. Enough for the same faces. People were like, "Oh, Anwar Ibrahim for prime minister." I'm like, I don't even want that, dude. Like, somebody else. Can somebody else?
This series needs a reboot.
Correct. Bring in a new character, please. Like,
we need a new cast.
Stop trying to revive season 1 punya character every time he dies.
This series is dead. Cancel this shit, man. Someone needs to reboot this.
It's like the series that they kill off the character in season 1, then they bring him back in season 3. Oh, he didn't die.
He didn't die. He was
back.
Oh, what's the Joey punya character? I forgot.
Drake Romore.
And then
like
he died. And then he came back as the twin striker Romore. My God, dude.
Enough. Somebody, but that's the problem lah. We don't have anybody to. I don't know who's gonna step up also lah. You know, I will commend KJ. I think Kylie did a good job. I it's kind of sad that I'm saying he's doing a good job because all he did was his job. All he did was his job, actually.
That's how low our expectancy towards them, Dosnanya. We just
all he
wanted to
did
do
was
their
answer the
job.
questions clearly, say the correct things, give facts, which is what he's supposed to do. But I was like, oh, nice, good job, Kairi. Because everybody else
I'm
was
so
just talking
fucking
shit.
impressed.
It's fucking crazy, yeah. Okay. If we talk about this, we can talk about this for the whole night. But we'll see what happens over the weekend. Everybody, keep your eyes peeled. See what move is it this time? Was Sheraton move last time? I don't know what move is going to be this time. Okay.
I feel like a very strong uncle vibe though whenever we talk about politics.
Hey, it's important.
I feel
it's
like
important.
a dog. I got hair on
It's
my
important.
chest.
But I like the fact that we are not like not literally talking about how to run the country but just talking smack about this guy.
Yeah. There's no solutions here. It's just
It's just straight
picking
up,
it up,
bro. You
just review je.
yeah. We just say we're just saying what happened and how absurd what happening is. That's it.
Yeah.
Our biggest fan, Bervin, just now tweeted at us and said, "Can you guys please sum it up? What happened?" Because he missed everything. So
Yeah.
see, we're doing it for people like that. You know, who doesn't know what happened. Now you know what happened, and we just letting you know.
Baby, and I also don't know, baby.
It was crazy. Okay, cool. Let's move on. I don't know where do we go from this, because I feel like for some reason after talking about that, the goat fucking is a good. I don't know why it's a good segue, but I feel like
A little bit of context might help. The goat
sorry,
fucker.
I shouldn't have just.
The goat fucker.
Oh shit! Okay, so they caught this guy in Rawang.
Not just any guy, man. He's the goat fucker.
The funny thing is, the person who caught this guy was the farmer who owns the goats.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Like there's a farmer dude. He owns goats,
Okay.
and he suddenly noticed a half-naked man in his farm hanging with the goats. And he's like,
Hanging
"What the
behind
fuck?"
the goat.
Yeah, doing whatever he was doing. And then turns out he was fucking a female goat. This dude, and the goat died, bro.
Oh my god.
R.I.P.
dude.
goat.
Go.
So this dude went there and like looked and like the goat died. This dude just ran off into the sunset with his pants off. But they caught him now. They caught the dude, and I guess he's being tried for this.
For fucking a goat, man.
Fam.
Bro.
Okay, my question is this: how do you come back from that? Like,
There's no comeback, though. You will forever be known as the guy who fucked goats.
I think you just have to keep fucking goats lah. Because everybody is gonna be like, "Hey, he's the goat fucker."
So you gotta keep
Might
the image.
as well live up to the name, right?
We are living in an age where we have to embrace our punya characteristic. Okay, embrace lah. Yeah, I'm a goat fucker. I fuck goats.
I fuck goats.
Hey, it's me, the goat fucker. I fuck goats. You're watching Disney Channel. What benda tu?
Man, he draws a goat. He draws a goat instead of a mouse. That was my thought lah. It's like, where's the comeback? How do you come back from this?
How do we, that? I don't think it's either macam saya cakap, you own up to it and then
You lean into it.
I think that's the only thing though.
It's like macam folk tale like every farmer like will tell the goats every night like, okay guys,
It's a
take
horror
your-
story.
The horror story he tells to the goats, every night. The folklore. There's a goat fucker out there.
Now you go to his house and he just has a bunch of goats like just hanging around his house and shit like that.
Oh, bitches lah.
He's my host.
We saw this in the movie, but then when it happened, when it got caught on like berita kan, in your own country, dia jadi macam, wait, mind fuck, babi.
Because I mean,
Real as fuck.
like fucking animals is not as fucked up as it is. It's not like a new thing.
It's not a new thing.
They fuck dogs in India. They fuck dogs and shit like that. Like all kinds of shit, right? Like,
Dog fucker. Oh, that sounds even worse, man. Okay.
but like to hear it happening in Malaysia and in Rawang, which is like fucking 30 minutes away from my house, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what's going on, dude? That shit was
How
crazy.
horny must you be to fuck a goat, man?
Cause to me it's gross, right? It's
Gross
just gross.
G-
I mean, a goat does is the pussy clean? I don't know. Like,
I don't.
did it douche? I don't know.
One is fucking risking his health lah. Like
Yeah.
he don't know what kind of thing that
Disease.
he's gonna disease he's gonna embrace, and
Goat
then
Baru.
Goat bit.
Okay. Goat bit 21. You seriously, bro, like you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Maybe he fucking desperate, maybe he fetish. So yeah.
Maybe he a bit off.
He desperate as fuck, or he won't gila.
I think he a bit off. Confirm he a bit off, lah, bro. Even if you're desperate, also, right? Like,
No, I think anybody who has a
tak ada sampai
goat fetish
mati
is
tau.
no, anybody who has a goat fetish is a bit wired differently.
the fuck has a goat fetish, bro?
Apparently this guy has, bro.
Like, that's not like you can have a foot fetish, you can have all this shit, but that's not like a normal. Oh yeah, I have a foot fetish and a goat fetish and it's a pig sometimes. So, like,
Sitting in a bar with all his friends talking about fetish, tiba-tiba, yeah, I fuck goats, man. I kind of like goats.
yo, this goat I was with last night, bro. Ooh.
That pussy bussin'.
That shit is crazy. Okay, Peter, don't come at us because we're laughing at this. I know this is a
Hey,
serious
fuck
matter.
Pita, bro. This is dark
Yeah,
humor.
fuck Peter.
Yeah.
We're not laughing at the goat. We're laughing at the guy who fucks.
We are making fun of the whole scenario. This
Fuck
is
that.
how,
No need to explain. It's funny.
this is coping mechanism. Fuck
It's straight
you.
funny. I know it's fucked up, but it's also funny.
Fucking pita, man. You don't know. Suddenly their angin all different. Kena.
Peter's fucked up, dude. Like I've seen also, like, you want to be real, like I've seen some like actual, like, I don't know, animal activists say like Peter is actually super fucked up. Like they actually plant shit. They actually like
Yeah.
plant shit and then like say like, oh, this shit is fucked up. Like
Correct.
it's all nonsense actually. Yeah.
So that means then sebenarnya pita is just a scam, bro. They get donations and stuff and all
Yeah.
from everyone.
It's a
and then
corporation
like,
at the end of the day.
fucking corporation.
It's nonsense. All this shit is nonsense. Okay. A little bit more local news, I guess. Another influencer dude came up on my shit the other day. And we don't have to talk about this for long. I just wanted to bring it up because they did a little bit of a fucked up thing. Like, I don't know this dude. His name is Cal Shamshuddin or some weird shit like that. I don't know where the Cal comes from, but
Hey, he's
Cal.
from planet Krypton, okay? You never
Cal
know.
some shit. Right, here we go. So he, I guess, was doing a motivational talk or some shit like that, right?
Or is he trying to sell products? Because most
No,
of
no,
the
he
time
was
when
doing
they
a
do
talk.
that, it's a legit talk.
He was legit giving like a talk, and I'm not sure if it was at a school or I don't know where the fuck he was. Like, first of all, he wasn't wearing a mask, which was already he got fined for that. But he's, I guess, giving a motivational talk, right? And then this like Pachi comes up to him. He gives the Pachi the mic. And the Pachi is like telling his like life story a little bit and all this kind of shit. Like, this guy old, like he looks like he's at least 70. Right? At least 70. He looks old, bro. Like, so he's talking and stuff like that. And after a while, the guy just says, okay, sekejap. Pachi, sekejap. He just takes the mic from him. And then he looks at the Pachi and he goes, Pachi, masa dulu Pachi, masa sekolah dulu Pachi main-main ke? And then the dude was like, yeah, I guess. Oh, yang macam tu lah. Tak buat kerja lah. Tak buat kerja sangat lah. Oh, okay. Lepas tu masa Pakcik muda-muda, masa ada tenaga lagi, Pakcik kerja keras tak? And he was like, kerja lah juga, tapi kerja biasa-biasa. Kerja biasa-biasa je lah, Pakcik. Oh, okay. And then he looks to the crowd and he goes, awak nak jadi macam mana? Nak jadi macam Pakcik ni ke? Bila dah tua?
Oh my god, did he say that?
Yeah, he said, bila dah tua baru menyesal. Ke awak nak kerja hari ni? Jangan jadi macam tu. Jangan jadi orang tua yang menyesal. And the Pakcik just standing there like that, looking down, bro. I'm like,
Oh, what the fuck?
fam,
That's evil, though.
what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
That's evil, man.
Cringe.
It's crazy.
How can you be so out of touch, though?
I
Suka
couldn't.
hati lah. He wanna kerja relax, kerja keras. Suka hati dia lah. Tapi betul.
Yeah, if he
But
regrets it, that's his problem, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't have to point it out. It's
You don't have to point it out, though.
Yeah.
Dude,
What
this guy already lived his life. Like he's already old.
Yeah, he's at least 70 means, dude.
Yeah,
Let him go, man.
his time for whatever is over. Leave him alone. Like
Yeah, no
let him
point regretting,
chill.
though. Seriously.
no, I mean whether the budget regrets or not, that's a whole different story.
Yeah,
now,
you
but-
don't have to like.
yeah,
I mean, you don't have to like make it seem like he's regretting. Like, what if he's just macam?
yeah. He's just like
I don't know, man. I had fun.
cool. Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to comment on that, dude. What the fuck, dude?
No, making him an example in front of like a bunch of people, right?
Or at least let him walk away first, lah. Bitch.
At least, yeah. The dude was standing there, bro.
Is
Like,
there a possibility that the uncle was just a plant?
nah. Why? For him to get cancelled? He wanted to cancel himself?
I mean, publicity, yeah. That's like how you twist the story,
from-
you know.
From what I read, he's been doing well. His wife is, what's her name?
I don't know, but I think there are
Belle Ayala, some lady who's famous as well. I don't know what the fuck, lah. Like, but yeah, I don't know. That was like, that made me really sad, actually. Like, usually when these influencers do dumb shit, I'm usually like, whatever, they're just doing dumb shit. But this made me sad, dude. I'm like, man, don't do that shit, dude, to old people. Like, dude, what you just standing there looking down, boss, the whole time? I was like, fuck, dude. Like, yeah, fuck you. He said sorry, Dila, but still, fuck you.
that is still a big ass fuck you, bro. Like, that's an asshole fucking move, man.
Like, I can understand making mistakes and learning from it. This is like, I don't know how you would make this mistake as a human being. Like, this is like
No chill, though. But just trying to hurt people.
yeah, there's like other stuff maybe you learn and be better, but like this is like, man, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're just weird. He said, "Oh, this." The worst part is after that happened, then like his wife posted, "Oh, this is God's test, and sometimes you have to go through." God."
Geli sial aku dengan diorang
That's cringe.
ni.
That's cringe.
Cringe, dude.
What God's test? Your husband is an idiot. That's all.
Yeah, that's not even a
Anything,
test,
apa
man.
je, blame the god.
Blame God.
I kind of feel sorry for the gods, man. Dang.
They got a lot of pressure on them, man. Every
yeah.
day it's like, fuck, I didn't even write this test, fam. Like,
This ain't my script.
This ain't my script.
Holy shit. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty much it. I did have a small Olympics topic that I want to talk about. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm seeing lah. So I feel like the Olympics is the one sporting event that everybody watches. Meaning like people who don't watch sports or whatever, like my mom and shit, like whoever, like my aunts and all who don't give a fuck about sports. Olympics time, everybody fucking watches Olympics.
Dua duduk depan TV.
Yeah.
Which is cool and which is great. I've just been seeing a few things like, okay, first of all, I will preface this by saying like, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, our doubles lost, and I think our women's doubles lost, and a couple of our people lost, and there were a lot of like really bad comments online about them lah, and they were really bad lah. They were like, oh, you're waste, you're useless, and all this kind of shit, right? Which is like that's crazy. That's too much. Like, relax. It's a sport. You need to chill. But at the same time, I started to see some conversation going on, right? And they were saying like, these people who made it to Olympics obviously are the best athletes in the country, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
And you are somebody who's not even close to being that good of an athlete. Who are you to criticize an athlete's performance? Okay? That bothered me a little bit. Okay? I don't think much thought in this, but I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
That bothered me a little bit. Why? Because I agree with that's a fact. Obviously, we're not fucking athletes. And I understand the crazy pressure and shit like that. It's fucking insane, right? And like let's say like Simone Biles, who withdrew from the gold medal match because of mental health. All that shit I support. Yo, fam, if you can't do it, like just go. Like don't go. It's cool.
You are still human now.
You're fucking human. Yes, you're fucking human.
Force.
But if you're fine and you're an athlete and you go to compete, at the end of the day, we're gonna have something to say. It doesn't matter whether I can play badminton that good or not. I'm gonna be like, fam, you should have done this or you should have done that. That's just part of sports. You can't say we have to watch sports and just be like, oh, we lost. Never mind, it's cool or whatever. We will still say that, like, DZ just lost. I will say it now. Great effort. Come back again. He was his first Olympics. Come back again next Olympics. Cool. But at the same time, we can still sit here and criticize and be like, oh, his game was kind of predictable. Chen Long played this way and blah, blah, blah. I feel a segment, and I'm just doing this, I'm just this off of Twitter, of people saying, like, don't even talk about, like, who are you to even talk about this shit, blah, blah. And there's a lot of these people who I can tell don't really watch sports, but they're Olympics, then they watch and shit like that.
Because it's Olympics.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's the same argument, lah. Like, say somebody watches a movie, right? And Kavi likes the movie, and I don't like the movie, and I criticize the movie, like, say, like, hey, this movie's kind of boring, kind of shit or whatever. Yeah. And then Kavi says, hey, what the fuck you know about this? You don't know anything about movies, stop criticizing. And I can come up and say, I mean, not I, but this is the common argument. People will say, I paid the tickets for the movie, so I can say if the movie is good or not.
Right.
So I don't know how this is like anything or not, but I think people should be allowed to criticize lah. Like,
in a good way lah.
In a good way lah, but you don't have to much bring in their race.
That one all is crazy.
You focus on like their performance, gameplay.
Yeah, you focus on the performance and the game itself, how they are playing. But there's another argument I see in usually much on football, and people like talk shit about any player. Oh, he's earning so much money. He should be able to take risks. I don't think that's like the answer for this lah. He's earning the money because he's
that good lah.
He's that good, or he has earned his way into getting that much money. Plus, he's also training every week and all that.
Correct.
So I don't think that's like a proper argument to say, oh, he's earning that much money, he should be able to take risks. I mean, that means you're just shitting on him because he earns more than you. Like,
yeah,
that argument doesn't seem right to me. That you can talk about his performance lah. Don't talk about how much he earns and all that. It feels like macam tak logic to talk about that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
that I agree also. Like, if you can comment on their macam performance and all, but commenting on them as a person too, macam nonai.
Yeah, macam you don't know much about the person in general. Like, personally, you don't know about him, and you don't know his background and all that. But you can say like, oh, today Ronaldo had a bad game. Like, yeah, he didn't work out his passing or that level. You can criticize. You can talk about the game lah.
Yeah,
but Ronaldo didn't play well today because he. You know, whatever, like, he's a Portuguese or he doesn't pray to this fellow or whatever. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, when they bring in religion, I'm like,
religion, race, or their background, or what type of people. That's smart. That's smart. What did you gotta do with the game, man?
Macam cringe.
Yeah. It's like, what is this? It's nothing to do with the game, bro. Like, the fact that Rashford is black is not why he missed the fucking penalty, dude. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do with anything, dude?
That's the thing. Just talk lah. Probably he
nervous, or
he underestimated the keeper's ability, or whatever bullshit lah.
You can say Rashford is trash. That was a terrible penalty. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. No, so that's what I'm saying lah. Like, I feel like there's a section of people who's saying like, oh, we need to chill, you need to think about the pressure, you need to think about all these things. Yes, of course, I understand there's a lot of pressure and all these kind of things, but at the end of the day, when you do your job, okay, if you're a designer in a company, let's say it's a website, the company is a website, right? You're a designer. Your boss who owns the company or your manager or whatever probably doesn't know how to design. But if your design is fucked up, the floor gonna look at you and be like, yo, fam, you gotta do better, right?
Yeah.
He can't design himself, but he can be like, yo, fam, like, you gotta do the shit better.
Maybe even if the design is good, if he doesn't like the design, the design doesn't work with him, even though you're fucking good at designing, he probably will ask you to change.
Correct. He'll be like, this doesn't fit for the company or what.
Yeah, same. Like, even if a team wins a game, you might not like their performance. Hey, MU play fucking defensive today, but we won lah 1-0, but the performance was, weak or whatever. You can, you know what I mean? Like, you might get the win, but you still might not like the performance. So there's a lot of reasons for you to have an opinion on the game itself, lah. But it should focus on the game punya performance. It should solely focus on the game punya region je.
Yeah, that's just my thing. Is just we should be, because at the end of the day, these athletes is their job. This is their job. This is what they do for a living.
Correct.
And if we say like, this athlete has potential to win gold, and they don't make it all the way there, we can be like, of course, good try, like Lizija, good try, whatever, come back next time. But we can also be able to say, like, fam, that smash was trash, or that defense on that was bad, or you let him in here. We can say all that stuff. You can't when we
because we as a fan, we have invested our time and energy into
watch
the game
the
itself.
sport. Yeah.
So you can't expect us to watch it with like a super blank brain and like, oh, okay, he lost by.
Oh, he lost. That's good.
Yeah, because then that doesn't mean that, which means that we're not invested in the game. If we're not invested, right, none of these players will earn money.
Yeah, and
he, as an athlete, he should live the Olympic lah. But in general, right, they should entertain the people and they should pull the crowd. How do they do it then?
Correct.
Yeah, so the fans are like really important lah. So criticism will be there for sure, but criticism should focus on the game.
Always focus on the game. I guess why this bothered me, it kind of scared me a little bit, because I was like, fuck, like, is it going away? Is like, it feels like when you talk like this, it kind of feels like you're trying to take the competitive aspect out of it, you know what I mean? Like,
anybody who's coming and saying that, oh, you shouldn't criticize them, like, you can't be that soft, bro. Like, I'm saying that
that's what scares me, bro.
you that's how you know whether you're doing good or not, though. Yeah lah. Sashi Allen might come and say to Lee Chong Wei, bro, today your game is quite shit lah. But that's Lee Chong Wei. It's up to him whether he wants to like, this fucker, who the fuck is this guy? But he could also see like, maybe he's right. Maybe I could, like there's a lot of people. He doesn't have to respond, but he could listen to it and like just view back. Like, just see what the people are saying, what the community is saying, like. Or maybe if like the whole, like a majority of the community is coming out and say that he's having a bad game, maybe he did have a bad game.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. It just scared me that like it feels like people are saying like, you can't say anything. Oh, who are you? You're just some fat fuck sitting in your house. Who the fuck are you to comment on some great athlete, bro? No, like, then once you take the competitive aspect out of it, then that's it. It's over. If everybody's just a winner, if you come in last place or what, they're still a winner because they made it there or whatever, then you take the competitive aspect out of it and it'll die off. And I know some people might be watching this and being like, well, who gives a fuck? Like, you still couldn't make it, whatever. No, dude. Please, can we keep some edge a little bit? Like,
yeah, that's the thing, like if you're not an Olympic punya star, he's Olympic punya star. Yeah, he pursued that shit lah. Yeah. And he probably many people even pursued that tak dapat, but doesn't mean like can't criticize it. Plus, it's an opinion though. Yeah. It's like having an opinion though. That means you literally can't criticize about anything. You can't talk about politics because you'll hurt the people who are working, and you're not. That means I'm not a prime minister. I can't talk about the country. What the fuck?
Kasihan the cerebral flow.
Kasihan cerebral flow. He cerebral every time. Like, okay. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that was just my thing.
They're feeling sorry for a lot of easy things now. Like, but bro, the world is fucking cruel, man. It's rough, and you gotta strengthen yourself, I guess.
Yeah. Because I guess another thing, that person, people are like the general people, and you also need to understand that you're a human, and when you comment or criticize, make sure it's not,
too hurtful lah.
Like like what we've been reiterating, and you can talk about the performance but you don't go after the person, like the people juga have to do their part lah, if you ask me on this.
Yeah, of course, because I did see a lot of bad comments on the shuttlers past couple of weeks and stuff like that. That shit I don't fuck with lah. Like, but like, it's just certain things that I remember when I was young going to watch the Youth Hockey World Cup. The hockey stadium used to be behind my house, right? And then and our hockey team is good, right? So we were in the semi-finals. We played against Spain, I remember. and we were 3-0 up, and we ended up losing 4-3. Okay, and then when Spain got the fourth goal, this dude like right by me, he stood up and he was like, "Dah lah, aku balik lah. Korang main hockey, balik rumah main congkak aja lah." Then he walked off. Like that kind of shit to me is like, that's fine lah. Like, you know, it's just like
that's coming from a place of passion now for me.
Correct.
Because he invested his time there. He probably, it's not like, oh, this guy is like a plastic fan. You can't say that.
Yeah.
He probably wants the team to win as much as you do. So
Yeah.
he's just like had like this pent up anger, and he
I think it's funny. Less of an anger, it's more of a frustration now.
yeah, it's a frustration now. Like he wants the team to win.
We were leading, so like obviously like we threw the game. So like it's like fuck this shit lah, like, you know.
Yeah. What do you think the coach is going to tell to the team? He thinks it's going to be like, oh, that guys, chill out. Of course, he's going to go in on them. These guys who are complaining, right? You guys are too soft.
It's
you think the coach are like sayang the players too much? Of course they sayang lah, but when they marah one confirm.
Yeah, it just scared me a little bit because I often think about like my kids and shit. Like I would want my kids to be competitive to a certain extent lah. You know what I mean? Like you can't be soft, bro, because you do that and then they go into the real world and that's what happens, right? You go into the real world and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, you can't be expecting everybody like, hey, yo, bro, my father like raised me like really softly, so can you be soft to me? Like, fuck you, lah, hey.
Yeah.
Your boss is gonna be like, bitch, you sit until 12 o'clock and finish the work for me.
Yeah, you know, like that's why when I was looking at it, I got kind of scared. I know it's kind of like a non-topic, but I just wanted to bring it up and like talk about it.
Like, you better be competitive, man.
Yeah.
Your rival, the other person wants to win it more, so you have to compete to that.
Yeah,
you can't expect that guy to chill just because.
Yeah, you can't be like, yo, I'm really chill today. Like, you be like chill also, bro.
Mad.
No, he wants to win, so you have to fire yourself up, man.
Yeah, like Lizija today, the last set he lost 21-5, bro. Chenlong went in on him, bro. Like he can't come on and say like, obviously he didn't laugh, but I'm saying he can't come on and say like, yo, I was kind of chilling. I don't know why he went so hard. What the fuck, dude?
Like, bro, relax. It's just a game.
Yeah,
you can't be like
it's just
that,
a game.
Dude. You can't be.
Yeah, it's just a game, dude. Like,
chill, man. Bro, try hard. No. In gaming world, I fucking hate these type of people.
Try hard.
The try hards. Like, bro, yeah, of course, I play to win. If you want to play casual, go fuck off, man.
Chill, bro. It's just a game. Yeah, that's the worst line ever, bro. No, it's not a game. It's not just a game, bro.
Dude, we play FIFA, bro, and get fucking mad and shit. Like, nature of it. It's okay.
When we study my futsal, a lot of people tak suka dengan Sashi, though. I remember, because Sashi is like that type. He's very competitive, and I understand and respect that. Tapi there's a bunch of people like, he needs to chill, man. I mean, like, bro, that's the whole point of playing a game. You want to win. If I want to play futsal, but I just want to sepak-sepak, might as well just main kat depan rumah je, sial.
Yeah.
So,
bro.
Like,
I mean, you can. Different people have different levels of like
intensity,
passion or whatever for that one thing, lah. Like, Sashi might not give a fuck when we play basketball because he don't really give a fuck about basketball. But play futsal, then he give a fuck. Everybody has their thing, right? Like
those people who say, hey, yo, bro, it's just a game. Like other people, like once you lose, they'll come to you and say, hey, bro, you kalah, right? These are the people who say it's just a game. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to bring it up. Yeah, because it's scared. I was going through all the kinds of tweets, and again, I can clearly tell. I'm not judging, but I was judging, and I can clearly tell these are people who don't watch sports generally and stuff like that. So
I just want to feel
kind of
included.
Not just feel included, but they're like, oh, why?
I go with that. They just want to feel included. Oh, okay, I watched Edmonton today.
Feel included, and also be like, oh, why all these like dudes like so?
Why is the world so mad about things? Why can't everybody just chill?
No. Meanwhile, you mad about 10,000 other things on your Twitter.
What the fuck, though?
And usually, people who like when they watch something, they tweet out, and it's most of the time they are like watching it alone. No, they got no people to talk to.
That's me.
Yeah.
So people, you need to learn how to talk to yourself. Serious, it's fucking.
Whenever Menu plays, I'm always like, oh, come on, Rashford, but I tweet, oh, come on, Rashford, because I got nobody to say it to, so I'm like, come on.
Twitter tempat rant though. Oh
Serious?
my God.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
Dari
If people
dulu.
who don't watch football like are on Twitter while I'm watching football and they follow me, they probably be very confused. They'll be like, "What the fuck is this?" I'll suddenly be like, "Come on, dude, fuck!" Like,
Yeah, senyap. We don't
Yeah,
tweet
yeah.
anything for like 3 weeks. Suddenly,
Yeah.
fuck goal.
yeah, that's I have to say it to somebody, right? Like,
You were saying,
alright.
Sashi?
No, that's the thing lah. Like it's from passion. It's like maybe the passion can go overboard sometimes, but
Passion
yeah,
is a strong
man.
emotion though.
Yeah.
It's a strong emotion.
Because
strong
you're
emotion, man.
sometimes you're not on the pitch to play, and you have the dream of playing. So that's why when you see people playing your dream, man, like don't play
Yeah, like,
properly lah.
you're playing for Man U, dude. Play properly.
You're playing for my thing,
Yeah.
carrying my dreams. So that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
The line always been like, oh, I could have done better, bro. I could have sent that shot. I could have passed better.
I don't think I've ever
we
said
see
that.
from atas, tau.
Yeah,
So
you'll be
see
watching on TV,
everything,
right?
you know.
You can see, you'll be seeing
So
this
we're
guy
like,
free.
pass lah. Pass lah.
Padahal he's on the pitch, he's hearing all the crowd calling him cunt and all that shit, right?
He can't see what we see.
Yeah. Oh, shit, though.
Bodoh.
Yeah, but shout out to all the sports fans, real sports fans who are still into competitive sports and believe that shit should be competitive and it's okay. It's okay. Not everything
Yes.
has to be the woke Olympics. You know, this is just the Olympics. It's not the woke Olympics. It's just Olympics. It's about sports.
Yes.
If
Alright.
you want woke Olympics, you go watch Paralympics.
I'm just let that breathe. I'm just gonna let that go. You said it. I might put it in the teaser just to fuck with you.
It's a joke, people. It's a joke. It's a joke. Relax.
It's cool. Last week we were like, fuck fat people. This week we like, you know. Be good.
Cyberbully tu
Okay.
nanti kena tu. Aku ni cyberbully tu nanti. Fuck.
We can't. I feel like the three of us can't be cyberbullied.
We don't care.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck enough. Like, if everybody's just like, Sashi, yo, fuck you and all that shit, I think he'd just be like, whatever, lah, dude.
Cancel me.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, man. Okay,
I'll cancel you guys back.
Oi.
People are
Who
like,
the fuck do you think you are to
Sashi is
cancel me?
cancelled. Okay, you're cancelled then, Joe.
I think Sashi is the guy who's gonna like if the guy over and he's gonna reply, bro. Like fuck you, bitch.
I think so. And
Fuck
Sashi is the
you,
kind of
bro.
guy who, if he replies, you cannot reply back already. That's it.
Yeah,
It's game over.
you game over.
It's game over already.
Game over. When you get him to the point where he reply you get ready to
That's
put down
it.
your phone lah.
It's enough.
Ready to put down
Yeah,
your
just
phone.
forget it.
Tak boleh.
Hey.
Okay. Let's move on. A little bit of music talk before we end today. New stuff that's coming out this week. Isaiah Rashad album, The House is Burning, is dropping tomorrow on
This week
Friday.
or tomorrow.
I mean,
Today.
it's out right now. We stop doing this.
Lupa doh.
How about the dates? Just talk this week.
Okay, this week. Okay.
End of this week. End of this
End
week.
of this week. Okay, cool. I'll just say Friday lah. Okay,
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, House is Burning is coming out. He dropped a new song with Schoolboy Q actually today, called Run In. He's been dropping like Lucy stuff. This song is not an album.
Yeah. Just dropping singles. Yeah.
Because he hasn't come out with an album for a long time. I think he just has a bunch of music that he's like, this didn't make the album. Let me just like drop.
Dropping gems.
But it's fire though. The song.
Yeah, it is.
It's fire. Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy cool.
Really cool.
Schoolboy Q, right? He has a man. His flow is like dope. When I was listening to it, did you hear the song, Sashi?
Yeah.
That flow he did on the song, I was like, every time he raps, he has a new flow that's like,
Yeah.
it's dope. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
His flow library, man. It's full.
correct. It's a
stacked.
lot. Yes, it's a
Yeah.
lot of shit. Like, I was, yeah. So I'm excited for the album. It looks like it's gonna be dope. Also dropping tomorrow also dropping on Friday is Skepta EP. Skepta is dropping an EP. It's called All In. 5 songs, nothing much, but I'm always excited. Yeah, I'm always excited for Skepta release.
Yeah.
I think the last time he dropped an EP was forgot what it was called. It was like the grey color cover that had pure water on it and shit. That was dope. So looking forward to that. Whenever he drops an EP, that means in 6 to 8 months he'll drop an album. So I'm happy about that shit. Shout out to Skepta. Also, there's a couple of you guys know Tiny Desk and NPR Tiny Desk. Couple of Tiny Desks dropped. They're really dope. Vince Staples dropped his Tiny Desk.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fire, super fire, very chill. I liked it. Kenny Beats playing the bass. Nice to see.
Nice.
Also, Young Thug dropped a Tiny Desk.
Oh shit!
Nah,
Yeah.
That one I didn't. I didn't
notice it,
I
though.
didn't expect.
Yo,
Yeah.
check it out though. It's fucking dope.
Okay,
And he played.
I gotta check
I
it
think he
out.
played like 5 songs. But he played 4 unreleased ones. And apparently, it's from his album called Punk.
Oh
So he's
shit!
making an album called Punk. So his Tiny Desk actually he has like a band with him, guitars,
Checking that out now, man.
Hey.
and it's
Is
dope.
it fucking chill or what?
Yeah, the first the last 2 songs, I guess he turned up a bit. He played
Tiny
the
Desk home concerts.
he played the ski song, the ski. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why at the end he played that song and then they turned up. He brought Travis Barker on to play the drums for that shit and all that. That was dope. But before that, it was like
that.
it was like kind of like chill, but like kind of like got like some rock influence a little bit. Like, I mean, his album is gonna be called Punk lah, so I guess the album will actually sound like what he's playing. So
I hope.
it sounds dope.
I mean, like, yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to it after this. So lepak chill dengar.
Yes, please. Yeah, it's
thank
fucking
you,
dope.
thank you. That's it.
And for those of the people who say y'all don't understand what the fuck Young Thug is saying, right? Watch this. He's very, what's the word? Legible. You can understand every word he's saying. He's actually rapping properly. Bars. He's got bars.
Articulate.
He's articulating very well. His breath control is crazy. At one of the songs, he was just rapping for like, I feel like 40 seconds and didn't breathe. Like, it's dope. I really liked it a lot. Y'all go check that shit out. In other news, I guess a little bit of sad news. A little bit. I don't know if you guys are fans of the band Slipknot, but
Yeah, I saw that.
Joey Jordison, the original drummer for Slipknot, passed away last couple of days. So rest in peace, Joey Jordison. He was a really dope drummer lah. My memory of him when I used to listen to Slipknot when I was an angsty teen.
Was?
I'm not an angsty. I'm just an angsty adult now.
Okay, that's a difference.
It's different. It's like I work and I be calm and then I'm just angsty at night.
I can be angsty at the appropriate moment.
Yes, angsty teen is just like you're just angsty the whole day. At school you're mad. Your parents you're mad.
Balik, man. Hey, don't talk to me, mom. I'm evil.
Angsty adult is follow working hours. You have to. Yeah, but my memory of my favorite thing I've ever seen of his is you guys should go check this out. Just go on YouTube and tap in like Joey Jordison drum solo, and there's one where he did a show. I forgot what song. It's Disaster Piece. Song Disaster Piece. So type in Joey Jordison Disaster Piece solo. So he does a solo and it's live and he's like on a platform. Okay, so he's playing the drums and it's yeah. So and it's metal, so he's playing fucking fast and fucking crazy, and then the platform kind of goes up, and then it like turns, goes forward, so now he's facing down, and then it just goes 360, goes around and shit, and he's still playing like a motherfucking crazy like that. Like this dude was a fucking crazy drummer.
I remember that.
Yeah, that shit was great. Good times. Rest in peace, Joey Jordison. Also, rest in peace to the Kanye West album.
Dondang.
Oh,
Next month then.
August 6th is the new date.
August 6th. He don't come on August 6th, man.
I don't know. Okay, so this one, Kanye is the Senju king, boss. That's
Senju.
not Jesus is king. Senju is king. That's the
Senju King.
no. Okay, interesting thing here. He did that. Whatever. I don't even want to call it a launch anymore because listening party or whatever the fuck. That stadium in Atlanta, right? He's living in the stadium now.
Oh, fuck, dude.
He's living in the stadium. I will put a picture here now of his room. And he's literally like living in the locker room. He posted it. If you guys want to go check, just go on his Instagram now. You guys can see he posted it.
Man, this guy is hyping up the album like fuck, dude.
He's sleeping literally in the locker room of the stadium. There's one bed, and then there's like a locker, and then his bags and shit are on the floor, whatever. He's living there. I'm like,
Yeah.
and he's finishing the album there. I guess he has another room where it's like a studio, whatever the fuck. Like,
He's literally like putting himself in like a solitude in the area. Though.
yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is good or bad, but
That shit got us excited, dude.
yeah. I mean, now also like,
Work mode though, he doesn't want bullshit, the only work mode though.
yeah, it's straight
Serious.
bed, bags. That's all.
Yeah.
In his room. Like, he's straight
Alright.
like, I'm good. I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, it seems kind of good if he's doing this, but
I think this is for the good.
Like okay, we check the timeline, Mali, eh? He got divorced.
right.
That's already like plus 20 buff for the next album. And
Yeah.
then he Sasau again.
He didn't Sasau. Where got Sasau?
No Sasau?
No, that's the thing. That's what makes it plus
Doesn't
20
this
more.
count as Sasau, the stadium one?
No. I feel like this is like just some rich people flex shit.
Okay, I'll put that plus 5 buff. So we are at 25% buff for the next album.
I don't know.
This
I hope he
motherfucker is
finishes.
hyping us, dude.
I hope he finishes it. I did catch some of the live stream because they live streamed the show, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? When he was playing the music.
Uh-huh.
Live stream on Apple Music. So I did catch some of it. Music sounds good. The song with Travis sounds good. The song with Don Toliver sounds good. He has a J verse, which is big deal. He divorced Kim and got back together with Jay-Z, which is kind of
Sounds
Which
like
is kinda good.
like he
Which is
won
kinda cool.
he won the divorce, I think. He won the divorce.
Apparently Jay-Z finished his verse like 2 hours before that stream was gonna happen.
Oh my
Shit is this guy is crazy.
dude.
Okay, so apparently also
Uh-huh.
he only started working on the album like a week before he announced these like listening parties and shit. So he just started like
bro.
he just was like, album, okay, next week show.
Yeah, I
Can you
think, like,
imagine working with this guy?
He's putting a deadline to it. lah. He's like, okay, I need to finish this by this date or have
Yeah.
something to show or to work with, right? So he set a date and like fucking
Forced
like,
himself, lah.
yeah, like crucial punya date, and he just forced himself to work.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, a lot of the songs that I listened to, I also went on YouTube and some people ripped shit and all that.
Yeah,
A lot of them sound unfinished, lah. A lot of them sound unfinished. I heard the song.
Apparently, it's not like mixed or anything.
It's not
It's fucking macam it's raw as fuck.
The song with Baby Keem, literally the last 4 bars of Baby Keem's verse, he's just
Yeah.
mumbling because like he haven't finished his verse. Like, so a few things like that, lah. But
Yeah.
we'll see, lah. August 6th if we get the album or not. If not, then fuck it, lah. Just whatever, lah. Listen to Jesus is King. What to do?
Cannot. I already listened once. I cannot already.
Jesus,
It's a one-time listen kind of thing, though.
like
Not for
you
me,
try
man.
once. Would you like another one, sir? No, thank you. Check.
No,
please.
thank you.
no,
It's
thank
okay.
you.
I'm full. I'm full.
I'm
Check,
good.
please.
I'll be leaving.
Okay, all right. I think that's pretty much it for music. Nothing much about sports this week. I guess we covered it a little bit with the Olympic stuff. EPL is coming back in 2 weeks, right?
Yep.
Weeks,
Hey, you guys
EPL.
want to play fantasy sekali, jom?
Let's do fantasy this time.
Yeah, I'll keep forgetting, lah. You guys, if I want to play, you guys need to remind me, man.
Okay. We'll remind you.
Hey,
got-
you download the app, bro. The app will remind you.
Yeah, I got a reminder before the transfer deadline.
2 hours.
you will-
2 hours before
Yeah.
deadline.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll look into it.
We gotta play this
Okay.
time.
Wait, Sashi, did you see people getting mad because Sancho was wearing 25?
Yeah, I'm really happy about the Matt comments.
What?
Where's my number, bruh? One season is essential. 1 season 25. Next season 7 lah.
Why? Yeah, chill lah. He just came. Relax.
No,
man,
this
25.
was a fucking troll. They post any picture about United legend and announce Sancho, not Sancho,
Non Sancho. Yeah.
Announce Sancho already, announce Varane.
You guys sekali, dude. Oh, gaduh.
Dah. Yeah.
He is still in Spain though.
Yeah.
Announce Varane, gila ah. Even the photo shoot ulah habis lagi.
That's why when they posted it, they were like, okay, announce Sancho, tick, like they did like a done. Like,
The other thing like fucking ambushing the fucking IG admin though. He ain't doing the deals, man.
yeah.
IG admin.
He literally like has like some shit to post. He just posts.
Yeah, he just get the thing, he just posts, schedule,
Yeah,
post.
kesian, though.
It's like, fam, I don't know, dude.
The guy
Yeah, but
probably
we
wouldn't
getting-
even reply, though.
Kan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't even reply, man.
Stupid fuck, that is what it is.
Yeah, we're getting Varane and I don't know. Kieran Trippier seems very interested to move to Man U. He seems very interested.
I think Kieran Trippier will happen. I think one midfielder will happen because that's what the news is. One right back and one midfielder.
Midfielder.
Pogba out.
They were looking at the guy from Sevilla. Is it Sevilla or
There's Saul Niguez,
Yeah.
Camavinga, Ruben Neves.
Ruben Neves? will be-
Yeah. So let's see lah.
All right. I guess that's pretty much it. I just realized we stopped doing the video. We were like video of the week for like
Tak sempat
4
tu.
weeks, and then we like whatever.
Tak sempat tu. Sorry,
It's
that's
cool,
my
it's
bad.
cool,
That's
it's cool.
my bad.
Was the goat fucking thing a video or was just an article?
No, it was
I
just an
can
article,
find a
bro.
video of someone fucking a goat. No problem. You want
I
that?
don't really want to see that. You sent us goat pussy in the chat just now. I don't really want to look at that shit no more, bro.
Hey, dude, out of curiosity, man. I just wanna see. Okay, why? How can you go?
Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure the farmer has said. I'm sure the goat fucker has
Correct.
said.
That's true,
Nothing
that's
wrong
true.
with that.
Yeah. That's true.
It's all science, huh?
It's all just scientific purposes.
Yes.
All right, cool. That's pretty much it for this episode. Gas Station Podcast, episode 31. I'm your host, Kayczar. Once again, I'm with my boys. We got Noble Plays, aka Amiro, in the building. You can check out his stream, twitch.tv/NO8U Plays. He's playing Apex. Go check him out. Also with us, as usual, is Sashi, aka Kafka Purp. Go follow him on Instagram, Kafka_Purp. Suda music video is out right now by Adityan's, edited by our boy himself. Dope video. I like the song also. Also, you guys sneakily dropped the song, huh? Nero and Krishna David.
Control, yeah.
Control. Y'all go check that shit out too. It's pretty dope as well. My name is Kayczar. I'm a rapper producer. You can check my music out on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever the fuck you get your music. Gas Station Podcast, episode 31. We're signing the fuck out. Peace.